All right. Um, this is for Chapter 7, Lesson 1.2, the Ordinances of 1785 and 1787. Okay. And on this, you all are going to create a tree map similar to this, okay, either on paper or digitally. And you're going to explain how the Northwest Territory opened up. Now, make sure you go to the textbook in Schoology and go to chapter 7 and look for 1.2. All right. Now, go west. This part here is not the focus, but I encourage you to read it. You may see it on an exam in the future. And here it just really talks about how after the war, we started to see, explorers and adventurers start to go into um, the Northwest Territory. Now, if you remember, if you look at this picture here, we see the Appalachian Mountains here. And you know that in 1763, the king specifically told the colonists not to travel too far west of the Appalachian Mountains here. Okay. And you can see that this is where they were traveling into. But now that we've won the war, okay, people are starting to move in, and this new government, United States government, has to figure out a way to open up the land and organize the land. All right. So that's what we want to focus on, the ordinances of 1785 and 1787. Now, this was all done under the Articles of Confederation. Please remember that. Let me put that here. Okay. Oops, it didn't highlight. And remember, the Articles of Confederation was our first U.S. Constitution. Okay. And this is the one thing that it did very successfully. It solved how to break this West Territory up, put governments on it, and open it up for purchase. Now, if we go here, you see these bullet points. We specifically I want one thing for 1784, four things for 1785, and five things for 1787. In 1784 here, you notice that the one thing that you want to put there is that it divided this territory into smaller states, okay, that they could place governments on. All right. In 1785, there should be at least four things in this paragraph that the law or ordinance um, allowed further. Okay. We're talking about townships, how much it would cost, placing schools there. Okay. Read the paragraph, you'll see it. And then there are five things here for 1787. Okay. Things, the issue of slavery. Okay. Was it allowed or was it not allowed? Um, the first system of public education. How did they do that? All right. Uh, Again, new states were carved out of this territory. How did they do that? Okay. So that's at least three of them. You can find the other two in there. Um, and also Native Americans. Look at that. I'll give you that fourth one. How did they treat the Native Americans in the Northwest Ordinance of 1787? Okay, they actually wrote very specific directions for the citizens of America in dealing with Native Americans. So that gives you some of them. All right. If you have any questions, reach out to me.